Hello, I'm in Brazil. I'm leaving. I was here almost, I don't know how long I've been here, a week and a half, like 2 weeks, something like that. I don't know. I left October, so it's like 2 weeks. If the people don't bother me, I could have stayed longer, but they target you. They don't target me outside. I could walk around freely, but some neighborhoods, because I'm black and I was in some white neighborhoods, I think, or non black, I guess, I don't know what to say. They stared at me. Not a lot, some neighbors, because I changed about 5 different locations because I don't like being in one place because they target people a lot. When you feel like something, I just book. I said, I gotta go. I stay like 3, 4 days in one place and go on to the next. That's what I've been doing, and that's the best way. Don't stay in one place long because then they just become annoying. So anyway, I'm at the airport and I'm going back, but I'm not gonna stay over there either. I don't like the U.S. because you see how the U.S. is now. It's not nice, and the things are expensive. They want people to eat. Like what? Who want to live over there? All the people started coming. Oh, look over here. I don't want to shoot people's pictures. Ow! I just kicked my toe. The people made me just kick my toe on this thing. On this thing. Oh, that wheel. Anyway, so how was it in Brazil as a target? As they target you in the house. The neighbors, the houses are so congested next to each other, and they target you. You might not get targeted from the owner of the house, but the people around is the wicked ones. A lot of them, they're so poor. I was surprised Brazil's so poor. I didn't know. I didn't expect it to be so poor. And the neighborhoods I was in, it's so ugly. I didn't even do any videos because I was shocked. It was ugly. You know, they got dog poo all over the place. They don't pick up after their dog and it turned white. Start turning. Today I was leaving the house, and the two man I was just and also the neighborhood I was leaving in on leaving today. Yes, when I go out, it was so stank of sewer. It smells like a sewer. When I came back in the house, I felt like my whole body was sewered. Like I had to go rinse my nose, and it was such a strong odor of sewer that when I came in, it smelled like it. I don't know that neighborhood. Not all of Brazil. Just that neighborhood. Her house was beautiful, but outside was disgusting. The sewer. They had sewer. I don't know on a certain part of the neighborhood, not the whole neighborhood. This part where you got to walk to go to the stores. Unfortunately, you have to pass there unless you go on a taxi or a bus or some other. But if you walk, I was walking just to get some little mangoes. Brazil is cheap. If you have American dollars, you could get a good deal with the food, right? Just the food. But otherwise, everything else is like it's kind of more higher. But the only thing is the food is cheaper with exchange rate. I don't know how long that's going to be because we're going to be going digital. I don't know, but to be targeted, it's just like the United States. Well, no, yeah. And this last house, uh, they just was mad that they didn't get into my body because I was using mango butter and rosemary. That's what I use now. In the nighttime, when they start to attack me, I don't sleep. I just keep rubbing mango butter with the rosemary, and I don't know, it just helps me. I showed it on my video, so that's what I was doing. They couldn't get in me, and then yeah, and then so when I put the mango butter in my suitcase, then some wicked guy or girl came out of nowhere, and when my fan was boop, my fan was gonna like explode. I don't know. The fan was like unaligned. I don't know. When I was trying to angle it, I don't know. I had to run across the room to pull it out. When I ran across the room, I banged into the chair, the sofa. Some metal that they put in my toes attached to the metal of the sofa. Oh, and my foot kind of still feel a little funny on the right foot. And then when I was also leaving again today, I was pulling out my flip flops. I have flip flops because I destroy everything. I don't leave anything whole because somebody might wear it or whatever they do, take a DNA. So I just pull out those 3 tongs, whatever you call those things. I was pulling them out of the base of this flip flop. And while I was doing that, somehow I don't know, I pulled, and the next thing I know, my finger started bleeding. Not heavy bleed, just light bleeding. I said, "Where did this come from?" Somehow those wicked people made when I was pulling the flip flop out of the 3 holes, made it scratch me in my finger, and I started a little minor bleeding. So I had to stop. So what is that? And I went and washed it out. It's nothing big. It's a minor scratch. But I don't know how I got that because I was just pulling it up. But that's what they was doing. They were mad because they didn't get anything out of me yesterday. Last night they tried again because they knew it was my last night and they tried. And I didn't even sleep well because I had to stay awake and monitor my body. I don't want nobody bothering me because they get paid if they're successful and they were not successful. So I think he ain't gonna pay them or something. It's like something like that. They're successful. Nobody ever gets anything out of me. So it's been like that because I be using stuff to keep stuff off of me. And they don't get paid and they get pissed off. That's why this morning they try to make the fan explode, make my foot get hit, and then make me get a little nick on my finger because they're pissed off. I think he's not going to pay them because they have an agreement that they're supposed to get in my body and attack me or whatever, but they didn't. They fell short, so he don't pay them. Or if he pays him, I pay him a little small amount. I don't think he's gonna pay him. From what I understand, he don't pay him no money. So they just wasted their time. So they're pissed off. Anyway, I'm just glad I'll be out of Brazil. Now is Brazil nice? If you go to Brazil, you have to buy like any other country your own land with no neighbors close around you. And if there's neighbors around you, you have to have neighbors who are not the ones who are gonna stalk you. You have to have neighbors who's normal human beings, not these vindictive people who are so poor that they have to do that to make a living. Otherwise, Brazil's okay. But for me, and I'm in Manis, I was in Manis and Boa Vista, it's just too hot. And then it's getting cooler now, but imagine what it's like in the summer. I mean, it's like 80 degrees and it felt like 110. Now, if it's 90 degrees, what's it going to feel like, 140? Wow, it was just too hot for me. I can't handle the heat. And then they don't have a lot of, where I was, there wasn't no trees sometimes. Some parts had trees and some parts didn't. There's no shade to go. Yeah, where I was living recently, this one, there's no trees to get some breeze and to shade. I mean, I'm standing there, my body's sweating, all the water running down out of my skin. I don't want to live like that. Like, I feel I'm going to melt on the sidewalk. So I can't handle this weather in Brazil. So I don't want to be stuck in Brazil. You guys can help. And then also it's poor. I didn't know Brazil was so poor. It's poor. I'm surprised. I thought they was more developed. And then it's dirty. They need power wash their walls. A lot of the walls are so old. It's just the airport. I don't want to film people, so I'm looking that way. Anyway, that's my episode with Brazil. And I'm going to another country. I use my points to get here. That's how I got here. Points. But I don't have that many left. Because I wasn't shopping in Brazil at all. I I I didn't want to, because I don't trust Brazil's monetary system. If they're gonna scam me if I put my money in the ATM machine, I tried it 2 times up. You have to go to the druggeria, the drugstore, and pull out ATM. I did it twice. I hope when I go back, I don't have nobody scamming me, because this place is poor and better safe than sorry. So I really didn't spend any money. Oh, and then when I did, I went to the grocery store and used my credit card. Because that's the only place I trust is a grocery store that's online with the system. They're connected to all the banks around the world. But otherwise, going to ATM machines and pulling out money, I don't like that. I did it twice though, not for a lot of money. I don't know. I just did it. I don't know. It's a lot. Anyway, that's my experience with Brazil. It's okay. It's not as intense as the United States, but they still do it. And if you have neighbors who have nothing going on in their life, you're gonna get them. This last house, the neighbors was the problem. The other house I was in, they wasn't so too bad. But this last house, I don't know, because they must know I was leaving. Because the other ones, they didn't know when I was not staying forever, because I can't stay forever, and I don't want to stay forever. It's not my country. Maybe it's a Catholic priest or something. What he is, a priest? I don't know. I don't know. I just noticed him wearing some white clothing. Whatever. Ah, that's my experience with Brazil. You could come here and stay for a few days, and when you stay, first couple of days is okay. After that, they start to mobilize their units and start harassing you. In the first couple of days, I had no issues. When they start mobilizing everybody, that's when the trouble starts. So you have to exit back to the U.S. till I find somewhere else to go. I'm never gonna stay in the United States. I'm planning to leave permanently. Yeah, that's my plan. Right now, United States is not nice. They don't want to give you food stamps for those people that need it. They want to give Medicaid, what, but insurance, all these issues. What kind of government does that to humans? It's too much. I don't want to live over there anymore. When I was watching all the news over here from Brazil, I'm like, what? I don't want to live over there. That president you people have over there, he's not my president. So I can't call him president because he's too mean. And he's a pedophile, my opinion. That's why I don't like him. When he's younger, he was with little girls or boys or whatever. He was little minors, whatever. Nasty. And shut down the government for all that long time because he's hiding his wicked self. Now he's not doing that anymore. But when he was younger, people do stuff when you make a mistake. Okay, say, okay, I made a mistake. Own up to your wickedness and say that. People forgive, right? Isn't there forgiveness? But don't keep hiding it and got everybody with no pay and air traffic controllers and all this nonsense. Oh, you don't want to pay nobody, everybody. No, that's wrong because you did wicked stuff. Ridiculous. I went off tangent, but I gotta find me somewhere else to live because I don't want to live in the United States. At least for the next 3 years until that guy's out. He's too much. And I put up with the targeting and other, but not Brazil. It's too hot. I'm going somewhere else. I found another place to go. It's in the same next door to Brazil. I think, and they also speak Portuguese. So you can look on the map and find out. I'm going there for like 2 weeks. When am I going there? When I get some points. I need a couple more points to get there. And then I'll go. I think 2 weeks. Hopefully December, January. But I'm going. I just need some points. How do I get points at? I don't know. You gotta spend money to make money. This makes sense. Whatever. So was Brazil bad? Not really. But they just do the same crap. Same old, same old. Not as bad as the United States, but same old, same old. That's about it.